Yo, what is going on, people of the internet? It is your boy Antoine here. Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic day today. It is literally 10:42 p.m. on Saturday, December 21st, as soon as I'm recording this, and I thought I wanted to do a little bit of discussion, talk about the new Star Wars movie while I put some Fortnite gameplay on. Honestly, this is just gonna be a raw, basically me just commentating. If you guys like that, this will contain spoilers, so if you guys haven't seen the movie yet, please exit the video, because this will contain spoilers to what happens in the movie Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker. And honestly, right now, spoiler warning, I'm just saying that right now. Spoiler warning, spoiler warning, spoiler warning. Alright? So anyways, let's talk about the whole movie in general. To sum it all up, I enjoyed the movie. I liked it. I give it a 7 out of 10 for my taste. The reason I give it a 7 out of 10, and I'm going to go into really good detail, is that don't get me wrong, it's really, really good. I loved the movie. I thought it was really good. But in the end, there was some stuff that should have been changed. It felt like it fixed a lot of what Episode 8 did wrong. And honestly, I'm kind of okay with it. I'm kind of not okay with it. But in the end, it's a good movie. I want to first start the pros, I want to go through the pros, the cons, and go from there. So, starting with the pros. Okay, so the pros, I loved how the movie was organized. It fixed a lot of what Episode 8 did, and it's also kind of a negative too. It fixed a lot of what Episode 8 did, It had a good storyline. We got to see Rey's backstory and who she really is as a character, as a person. Also, it was a good tribute to the end of the whole Skywalker saga, the grandchildren of Skywalker, the grandchildren of Palpatine and all that. And I loved it all. I really did. I really do. Also, the storyline was insane. I loved it. They weren't spending the whole movie freaking getting running away from the First Order, which that's how Episode 8 did. I like that. It has storyline towards it. They thought that they didn't have hope, but in the end, hope came as if once a whole bunch of people came and helped and defeat the Final Order, which I loved. I really loved that part. That was probably one of my favorite scenes, because it shows how powerful it is and how many people come close together just to defeat the Final Order. And I loved it. I loved that was probably one of my most favorite scenes. And there's Easter eggs that I loved, from the original trilogy, and some a little bit from the pre-trilogy. But I loved it. I loved it all. I really did. I also enjoyed the scene where you actually see Luke and Leia training with their Jedi ways, and I thought it was pretty good. Overall, I also loved just on how they paid homage to Carrie Fisher, because as everyone knows, Carrie Fisher passed away, I think 2-3 years ago. I'm not too sure. I think she passed away 2-3 years ago. But I loved how they paid homage to her. And I loved it how they still brought her in the movie and such. And I love how Kylo Ren's arc was the same way as Darth Vader's arc. He was in the light side, went to the dark side, then came back towards the light. And it was because of Rey, Rey was basically the one that helped him come into the light. And I love how Kylo Ren redeemed himself in the end of the movie. He's over there fighting the Knights of Ren, and I love it. I really, really do. Moving on into the negatives. So the negatives that I hate is the story. The whole movie felt rushed. The movie felt rushed. I think the movie felt a bit too rushed, which that I kind of didn't like that. Also, another positive that I just found. It is like, I loved it, you know, I loved it. I know I keep saying it in the video. I love it, I love it, I love it. But anyways, the movie felt rushed. I felt like they could have just spent a little bit more time talking about like the storyline and everything. But I say it's okay, you know, it's alright. Also, the second negative thing that I dislike about the movie is how quickly they killed off Palpatine in the end. You know, I felt Palpatine's death was like it was like, don't get me wrong, like the Force lightning was cool AF, where like he shut down every single shuttle. Don't get me wrong, that part was pretty cool. I like that scene also. But I felt like Palpatine's death was very, very short. You know, it was just quick to the point. What I've wanted to see is just all the main characters from the previous generations of the Jedi see all their pictures and stuff, see all their images of them. I would have liked to see that, you know. I would have really liked to see that. But it's like, hey, you know, what can you do? Literally, thank God J.J. Abrams came back to be the freaking person to do the Rise of Skywalker. You know, the only thing that I really disapprove of is a lot of critics really shat on the Rise of Skywalker. To me personally, I thought it's a very good movie, you know. Yeah, I know there's some positives, some negatives. I probably left some positives and negatives. It took me like 2 days just to think about the movie, and honestly, I'd give it a 7 out of 10, you know. The only thing you really have to do is just don't listen to the critics. Just go, like, literally, don't listen to the critics. The critics don't know what the fuck they're talking about, honestly. If you don't listen to the critics and just go into the movie with an open mind, not think about what the shit critics say, you'll enjoy the movie. Trust me, you'll enjoy the movie. I guarantee you 100% that you'll enjoy the movie if you're going with an open mind. And also because like I'm a very true Star Wars fan. Like I just don't watch the movies. I also watch like the TV shows and stuff and like the comics. Like I follow the little parts. Like I enjoyed the movie, you know. Is it in like my top 5, top 3? Probably not. But is it a good movie? Yeah. So I'd give it a 7 out of 10, you know. I give it a C rating. And yeah, this is gonna wrap my my review. Honestly, this is just gonna be raw and unedited. I don't know how long. I literally thought I was gonna take too long. And then also, guys, I will be doing a Q&A on the 30th of Monday. I want to do a Q&A and a resolutions video on what I want to do for 2020 coming up. So if you guys have any questions down below, like any questions you want to ask me, also please keep it rated PG. Please keep it rated PG because, you know, I do have kids that watch my videos and stuff. Just please keep it rated PG. You know, you can ask me anything like where did I come from, why did I start YouTube, you know, some sort of that. And I will be filming the Q&A, so just ask me any questions down in the comments below. And yeah, it's been real with y'all. Anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed this review. If you guys did, please make sure to smash the like button down below. Subscribe if you are new. Click on the bell for first notifications so you guys never miss a single video or a live stream I do here on the channel. It's been real with y'all. Hopefully you guys do enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take it easy, everybody.